Did you know that your body can repair itself, produce electrical energy, and even perform chemical reactions faster than a supercomputer? Today, we're diving into 150 astonishing body facts that will completely change how you think about yourself. Stick around because some of these facts will blow your mind. The human body is one of the most complex systems in the known universe. From the tiniest cells to the most complicated organs, everything inside you works together in harmony, often without you even noticing. There are thousands of processes taking place in your body every second, many of which are incredibly surprising. But what's really fascinating is how little we know about our own bodies. Science is still uncovering new facts and unraveling mysteries about human biology every year. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through 150 incredible, sometimes unbelievable facts about the body that are sure to leave you amazed. Let's get started. The brain, more powerful than you can imagine. Let's begin with the brain, your control center and the most complex organ in your body. Many people don't realize just how amazing the brain is. Your brain is constantly active, even when you're sleeping. It performs about 10 quadrillion operations per second. No supercomputer can come close to that level of processing power. The brain contains roughly 86 billion neurons. Each of these neurons forms connections with others, creating an intricate network of about 100 trillion synapses. That's more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. A piece of your brain tissue the size of a grain of sand contains 100,000 neurons and 1 billion synapses. That tiny piece is capable of storing the equivalent of 2,000 terabytes of information. When you learn something new, your brain actually changes. This is called neuroplasticity. Your brain forms new pathways and strengthens existing ones, allowing you to adapt and acquire new skills throughout life. Your brain generates more electrical impulses in a day than all the telephones in the world combined. It's no wonder you feel mentally exhausted after a long day of thinking and decision-making. Multitasking is a myth. Despite what many believe, the brain cannot handle multiple tasks at once. What you're actually doing is quickly switching between tasks, which can reduce your productivity by up to 40%. Memory is not stored in one place. Unlike a computer, which stores data in a central hard drive, your memories are stored throughout your brain in interconnected neural networks. You can rewire your brain by thinking positive thoughts. This is the foundation of neuroplasticity. By consciously focusing on positive thoughts, you can change the structure of your brain and improve your mental health. Vision. Your eyes are remarkable tools. Your eyes are windows to the world, but there's more going on in them than meets the eye. Your eyes can distinguish about 10 million different colors. But here's the kicker. Your brain interprets all those colors based on context, which means it can be easily tricked by optical illusions. The human eye can detect a candle flame 1.7 miles away in total darkness. That's an incredible testament to how sensitive our eyes are to light. Your eyes are the second most complex organ in your body, after the brain. They contain more than 2 million working parts, which allow them to process visual information at incredible speed. Each of your eyes has about 107 million light-sensitive cells, 7 million of which are called cones, responsible for color vision, and 100 million rods, responsible for seeing in low light. You blink about 15 to 20 times a minute, which means that over the course of a day, you blink about 28,000 times. But don't worry, all that blinking only takes up about 10% of your waking hours. The cornea is the only part of the body without a blood supply. It gets oxygen directly from the air, which is why your eyes can feel irritated when the air is dry. Your eyes are so fast that they can process visual information in just 13 milliseconds. Compare that to the blink of an eye, which takes about 300 milliseconds, and you start to understand just how efficient your eyes are. Humans are one of the only species that have whites in their eyes. This trait, called sclera, makes it easier for us to communicate non-verbally by showing where we're looking. Hearing, how sound impacts us. Our ears are constantly processing sound, even when we sleep. But there's so much more going on than just hearing. Your ears can detect sounds as quiet as 0 decibels, which is the quietest sound a human can hear. But here's an even crazier fact. The softest sound you can hear moves your eardrum just 1/10 the diameter of a hydrogen atom. The inner ear is responsible for both hearing and balance. That's why when you get an ear infection, you might feel dizzy or have trouble standing up straight. Your ears never stop hearing, even when you sleep. Your brain, however, blocks out the incoming sounds to allow you to rest. We can hear frequencies between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, but as you age, you lose the ability to hear higher frequencies. That's why some sounds are only audible to younger people. Ears are unique. No two pairs of ears are alike, just like fingerprints. This is why some security systems use ear scans as a method of identification. Your skin, the body's largest organ. Your skin is more than just a covering. It's your body's first line of defense and a reflection of your overall health. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, covering about 22 square feet. It weighs about 8 pounds and renews itself every 28 days. Every minute, you lose about 30,000 to 40,000 dead skin cells. That adds up to about 9 pounds of skin cells a year. Your skin is home to over 1,000 species of bacteria. Most of them are harmless, and some even help keep your skin healthy. Your skin has 5 million touch receptors, which is why you're so sensitive to temperature, pressure, and pain. Melanin, the pigment that gives your skin its color, not only determines your skin tone, but also protects you from harmful UV rays. The heart, the engine of your body. Your heart is an incredible organ, working non-stop to keep you alive. Your heart beats around 100,000 times a day. Over the course of a year, that's about 35 million beats. Your heart pumps about 1.5 gallons of blood every minute. In a single day, that's over 2,000 gallons of blood flowing through your body. In an average lifetime, your heart will pump around 1 million barrels of blood. That's enough to fill 3 supertankers. Your heart is so powerful that it can squirt blood 30 feet across the room. That's the strength of the force it generates with each contraction. The sound of your heartbeat is caused by the closing of the heart valves. It's the lub-dub that you hear when listening to your heart through a stethoscope. Conclusion. The human body is a true masterpiece of evolution, filled with hidden talents, superpowers, and unbelievable facts that we often take for granted. From the incredible complexity of your brain to the miraculous efficiency of your heart, your body is constantly performing feats that scientists are still trying to fully understand. As we've explored these 150 fascinating body facts, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the astonishing processes happening inside you every second. Remember, your body is not just a biological machine, it's a marvel of nature.